I just watched the first Apple Immersive music video from the Weeknd called Open Hearts, and it has never been more clear that this format, the Apple Immersive video format, is the future of filmmaking, storytelling, and music videos. I cannot wait to watch more music videos like this. And unfortunately, I cannot show you the actual visuals from the thing because Apple blocks it out when you try to do screen recording, but I'm going to do my best to communicate what I found to be so exciting and compelling about this experience. Hey everyone, it's Cosmo. Before we jump into this video, make sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the latest on visionOS and Vision Pro. So this is the first Apple Immersive video that really plays into the use of special effects. Perhaps Submerged used it a little bit, but this one really goes hard with it. And right off the bat, we see the main character, the singer, he's in an ambulance and there are these shadowy figures that are hovering above him. Clearly this is some kind of out-of-body experience as he's dying, and the whole story takes place in this ambulance as it's going down this road. And it is definitely one of the trippier Apple Immersive videos that I've seen. Probably this one is my favorite experience of all the ones that I've experienced. Probably because of the trippiness of it and the way it feels very much like an immersive version of Inception. Yes, there is the dinosaurs Apple Immersive video, but this one is the first to really heavily incorporate special effects with live action footage. And this is an interesting evolution from what Apple has shown us primarily is real life examples, from sports and someone walking a tightrope. Now we're transitioning more into an era of creative uses of this new Apple Immersive video format, and I absolutely love it, and it is a beautiful taste of what's to come in the future. Tim Cook was talking about how the Vision Pro is a taste of the future today, and that could not be more clear with this first music video that they're showing here. So the first shot that really blew me away was we're looking down a straight road as the ambulance is driving forward in the desert, and the road in the distance curves up like an Inception. And it was here where I really got to experience the dreamlike nature of movies, of storytelling, and it was just a beautiful thing where I had a smile on my face the whole time. The next shot that was really phenomenal, probably my favorite of the entire piece, was we start in an ambulance and the doors open out into a helicopter shot of the Los Angeles skyline where we're moving forward, but the top part is mirrored such that there are buildings hanging upside down, such that the buildings kind of meet in the middle like this. And it was just another really surreal, beautiful experience that felt real, like it was like impossible to happen in reality, but because of the immersive quality of this format, it was just awesome. Then we see the main character exit the ambulance and he goes through this hallway into a theater with all these people flashing white lights at him, and he encounters this being standing in front of a portal, this giant blue portal behind him, and he opens his eyes and it's revealed to be the same guy, but he has these like white LED brilliant lights coming out of his eyes. And it's funny as I'm like describing this how kind of absurd it sounds, like whenever you try to describe a dream. So yes, very similar to experiencing a dream. Finally, the last shot, we see the audience filled with these white lights in the seats in the theater, and it fades into stars in the cosmos. And this is the final shot. There's the title card floating in the middle, but this one also is just so beautiful in the clarity and the crispness of feeling like I was floating in a galaxy. And even though, the last shot can sometimes be a throwaway, it was actually, again, one of my favorite moments of the whole piece. So that's Open Hearts. I highly recommend you checking it out if you have a Vision Pro. It's probably one of my favorite pieces of Apple Immersive video content. And if you don't have a Vision Pro, you can actually go to the Apple Store to check it out. And it says a lot about what Apple believes about this video because they're promoting it in that way. And it really is just an awesome experience. This definitely reinforces my hype for Apple Immersive Video. I've made a video about this in the past talking about how awesome it is, and I love seeing more creative uses of this with special effects and new, trippy, surreal ways of distorting reality while still making it feel real and immersive and all around you. I'm sure this video was pretty expensive to make, probably costing them tens of millions of dollars. We might not see another one like this for a while, but it does bode well for the future of Vision Pro, of Apple Immersive Video, and I can't wait to see more like this. I recently watched the movie Brainstorm, and in that movie, this came out I think in 1983, I want to say, and one of the big parts of that was showing how we could have this memory capture where you could record a video from your perspective and then play that back in this virtual reality experience. Now, in the movie, it was multi-sensory, so it wasn't just what you were seeing, but it was what you were hearing, tasting, and smelling. So it was all the senses, and it was a way of capturing an experience and allowing you to play it back for someone else in the future. And that was about 40 years ago when the movie came out, and it was just this sci-fi concept. It was, just a movie. And what's remarkable about today, now in 2024 with Apple Immersive Video, is that we have a tangible experience of this thing that was once just a sci-fi concept in a movie today that we can experience. Apple Immersive Video is the closest thing to that concept from Brainstorm. And that is just a remarkable example of how sci-fi influences real life and real life influences sci-fi. Life imitates art, and art imitates life. That's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. I also have a free newsletter called Magic Beans that comes out every Tuesday, where I explore the latest on Apple Vision Pro, visionOS, AI, and cutting-edge technology. I'll see you next week.